What is up, everybody? This is Ben, and coming at you with another HBAR update here. I know it's been a while, but there hasn't been really a lot to talk about. So I just really wanted to kind of just check in, let you guys know I'm still here. Nobody panic. Nobody panic sell or any of that. HBAR is in a very big consolidation period, and the longer it goes, the bigger the expansion, almost always. So I think patience is really going to come into play here. But there is a couple things I wanted to point out. Um, this is Ben's buy zone. It's been here for when did we open up the buy zone? Look at this, way back here, way back in the beginning of March. So we're in April and May. It's been a couple months. And we visited that buy zone a few times. This one went all the way through it. You had plenty of time to buy in here. And I just wanted to point out a couple of things that I'm seeing that are just interesting to me. And it's this downtrend here and then this downtrend here. And here's what I'm seeing. You can look at it too, but this looks like the little brother of this guy. I mean, even structure wise, it's very, very similar. You have this double top here, right? And here we are right here. And then we had a drop, a big drop into like a double bottom kind of thing. And so here we are with this drop, and then we have this double bottom here. Then we fought our way back up, and we've had this area of consolidation almost where we're trying to really push through and push up through this descending line here. And here we are again, doing the exact same thing. And look, we had this curl where we were going to go for it, and then Bitcoin just dumped. And it was right when we were coming into this triangle, because this is our downtrend, right? This is our downtrend. And then 28, we all know, is very strong support. That's the top of the buy zone. So it was coming down to an area where it had to make a decision anyway. It was going to go up or it was going to go down. And because of Bitcoin, it went down, obviously. And then we fought our way back up. Well, now look, here we are again. And it's so similar. We have this little, little cup right here forming, and here we are again forming, and we're coming right into this channel. And so I'm kind of curious to see what happens here. 28 is strong, so something's going to happen here. But here's a bit of a warning. To me is Bitcoin. I just, I don't think it's got what it takes yet. I've said it a lot of times, and people call me crazy sometimes still, but I drew this sloppy little line in here saying, I bet we're gonna, go in this wedge, and we're gonna find out soon in the next few days what path Bitcoin tries to take again. But this 58.4 region has been resistance for Bitcoin for a long time. We drew it months ago. I actually drew it in the very first YouTube video I ever did. That was back in, I think, like February or something. I don't even remember. But here's what I'm looking at is Bitcoin once again taking a shot at this. It dumped off earlier today. This fib level held, and it's making an attempt to come up, but RSI is kind of going. I mean, honestly, I don't see it just all of a sudden breaking through and flying through. And I see it more of hitting this and getting rejected again. And I don't know if this fib holds the next time. We've tested it a lot of times here in the last few days, and you can see it broke down here. But look how many times we've hit it so many times. We hit it here. If we get rejected here again, and we come down and hit this fib and it may not hold, then we're going to come down and we're going to test this long trend diagonal that we've been tracking for so long. And then we have our 55 level, which is now almost going to be below this trend line, which is getting kind of scary there to me. So I only bring that up to say that, HBAR is kind of in that exact same place right now. And so is Bitcoin, where HBAR is doing this little cup, and it's got to make a choice here because 28 is so strong, and this downtrend is also strong, as we can see. And I know what happened last time, which was here, where it came down where it came down and no, sorry, here. We had a little cup, and then Bitcoin dumped, and so HBAR just followed right along. That's all I'm pointing out. And if it does happen, don't panic. That's what I want to say is don't panic. Um, we're in a huge consolidation time. Look, if I go to this other HBAR chart, we have um, our big channel here. I mean, look at this thing. This is just great. It's just great consolidation here. So don't panic. And look how tight it's starting to get. It's so tight, and it's right in the middle of this channel. So it's getting close. And yeah, we might take another dip and sweep these lows and grab some more orders, and that's going to be Bitcoin's fault if it happens. But oh well, if it does, that's just going to give us more steam to push forward. So I'm here to say, don't panic, don't get bored. I believe in this coin. The usage is just huge. Seems like every day another company's coming out talking about how they're building on it and how they're using it. You don't hear that with a lot of other coins. I mean, you really don't even hear with Bitcoin. Let's be honest. So this thing's actually getting used, and we're still so early, and it's still a pretty cheap buy. Yeah, so that's my thing. Don't freak out, but do understand that we're kind of in the same place, and I'm watching, especially on this chart. I'm watching how this plays with this downtrend and then 28, because it is so strong. So over the next few hours, something's got to give, right? Either one of them's going to give. And if I were to guess, Bitcoin's going to have a lot to do with it. And if I were to guess again, according to history, Bitcoin has not been able to break through and really show some strength above this level in a very long time, if ever. And so I would not be surprised for it to get rejected and come down, and maybe even fall through this fib and come down and test 55 again. And if so, HBAR is going to follow. So if it does, don't panic. We're all still good. I'm holding all my stuff. I haven't sold. I know I've been talking about Doge a lot, but it's because I own it and I got in early, and I'm going to talk about it. And it's exciting for me, so I'm going to talk about it. And when my Doge story is over, I promise I'm going to share it with you. And then maybe you'll have a better understanding of why I talked about it and tweeted about it so much, and why I was involved. So hang in there on HBAR. I'm still here, got your back. And as soon as we get some real action, I will do some more posts. But watch this. We could see something happen here the next few hours, next day, or whatever, where one of these levels has to break. And I believe it's going to have a lot to do with Bitcoin, unfortunately. So have a good night. Enjoy your Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And yeah, that's it. Peace out. See you.